promised, we're going to do a nighttime tour of Tilson Street in Romeo, Michigan. And if you've never seen it before, you're going to be surprised. If you have seen it before, you'll be familiar with a lot of it. But either way, I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Come on with me. Oops. Come on with me. Let's go take a look and see what's going on. We wanted to wait until it got dark enough to see what the lights looked like at dark. And you know, it's not quite dark yet, but it's really getting close, and the darkness is going to spread quickly. So we're going to go ahead and start getting a peek here in the evening. I see no one joined us yet, but I will keep an eye out for you. And if someone joins in, we will try and comment back, okay? All right, turn the key off, locking the door, and we're gonna hit the street. So many more details are visible when it starts to get dark out. Kind of surprised a big moon globe there hasn't actually done anything yet, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's head on over to Tilson. This is Pleasant Street right now. It's the second street here in Romeo that has added on an enormous amount of Halloween decorations every year. So you get two streets for the price of one, so to speak, which is actually free. So it's even a better deal. Oh, I see we got someone online here. Can you leave a comment or tell me who you are? I'll be happy to talk to you.
I think this one. I know you like the movie next time. Oh. No, Luca's never seen that movie. You gotta show him one time, huh?
Oh, well, whoever it was left. There we go. And I already walked the circuit once, like I say, which two streets and about 2 blocks in each street. That turned out to be just a little over a mile. Took me a half hour. Got my heart rate up to about 115 because there are a couple small hills involved and I was walking fast. So I consider it kind of a workout too, right? Where else can you have fun? Get outside and enjoy the warm Indian summer weather and see a lot of really cool attractions for free. And we're going to turn left on the corner here in just a second, and we will be on Tilson Street. This is a big deal now here. They've actually started blocking off Tilson Street. They never did that in the past. It was always open. You could drive down it, but now they want to have it so that people can walk in the street and not have to be, you know, confined to the sidewalks. Because it does get kind of busy here on the sidewalks. And like I say, Halloween evening, think Main Street USA at Walt Disney World crowds. This will be almost impossible to get through on Thursday evening. So if you want to see it, you got to come Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday evening. Get here about 6 if you want to see it in the daylight. Get here about 6:30 if you want to experience it in dark. And I would say getting here a little bit earlier will be better because you'll be able to get the free parking over on the next street over. But there's always a chance to park down front and pay $5 to park too. There's some food places around. There's a lot of food trucks in the area. This has really turned into not just a community street event, but a whole thing in the Romeo town area. All right, we're coming up on one of the really cool ones right now. I hope this isn't bouncing around too much. I don't have my stabilizer on. Let's go see the clowns, shall we? We've got some serious fog machines going here. We're gonna keep going. There's a couple others right down this way I want you to see. This one's a Beetlejuice theme, and they even have a little miniature Beetlejuice village down front.
Look at the window. Look at the window.
And there's the man himself right there. And there's a little scale model village of the Beetlejuice town.
No feet.
Oh.
It says no feet.
We're going to continue down this way. I haven't seen any chats by anybody who's watching it, but that's okay. Feel free to just hang out and stay in the background and watch. If there's anything in particular you want me to spend more time on, just write a comment and I will pan the camera an extended time period on whatever it is you want to see. I thought this one was pretty clever. It's a getting our skeleton on, a humorous little play on words. And they've got ocean waves and beaches and beach chairs and a happy couple out there having a couple drinks, relaxing while they get their tan on.
That one, I do really like it, but they're living there.
There are a lot more details available than there were when I walked through here in broad daylight. You can really see the details on all of the carved pumpkins. We're going to go down as far as the Wizard of Oz house because that's pretty cool. Hey, this one's for my son Doug and all his friends and people I know who work in the building trades or construction. And you feel like your boss is working you to death. Well, that happened here. They've been working on this house so long that they all died, but dedicated union workers, they're not going to give up. They're going to keep going until they finish this house.
I love the thing at the base with
All right. Here's a Wizard of Oz house with the Good Witch of the East, the Wicked Witch of the North, Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, and Scarecrow. And of course, about a dozen of the terrifying flying monkeys. They are all over the place here.
And it says no
I'm just going to go a little further down. But you guys get the idea if you're watching. It's just really cool. Look at the crowds, and this is just a Sunday evening. This was twice as crowded from what I heard Friday and Saturday night. Here's the Krampus house, scarier Halloween version.
Is that who you think comes down our chimney? The house for Christmas?
Right. Moving on a little more. Oh, this is one of my favorites coming up here. All right, I like this one a lot. This is one of my favorites here. And this is the first time I've seen flying ghosts at one of these events. And you know, I'm going to have flying ghosts next year at my house. I see how they did it. And Daryl is going to have flying ghosts too. A lot of people stopping here to catch this one. I've seen this one before. They've had this similar haunted parties theme going on for several years, but every year they keep adding more and more to it, and it just gets better and better. Look at them. And what would Halloween be without a little hocus pocus? The Sanderson sisters. Serious fog coming out of that cauldron, don't we? And behind all that fog are three sisters who will scare you to death. Look at them. Isn't that great?
Just one house. Look at that. Now we're in line. We skipped all that waiting. It is cool. That is a lot of steam.
Oh, this is...
As the beginning of my annual ritual, then come, child, and know that no one returns from my embrace. Allow me to enshroud you in the darkness of this cemetery. All right, we've seen about half the street. We're going to turn around and go back. People put a photo booth here for a quick picture. They've got a ghost guest, I guess we'll say, since it's supposed to be a hotel. We'll call them our ghost guest. And you can get in there and take a photo booth shot with the great background that they have. Isn't that very nice? These people go all out just so, you know, people can really enjoy themselves for Halloween. Woo. Oh, there's my Hotel Tilson, custom-made neon sign, and Edgar Allan Poe and his Raven welcoming you to stop by for a visit. The sign says something about never leaving, but, you know, that's probably not true. This one is always very well done. These people have a huge yard here in town, and they take full advantage of it. Oops. Well, sorry about that. Almost lost my grip. Here we are on Tilson Street in Romeo, Michigan, checking out the really elaborate Halloween displays that are featured up and down this street and the street next door to it. I'm going to check out the Ghost Brides now. But I'm surprised they're not lit up. Usually in the past, all of the Ghost Brides have been illuminated, and there's no lights on them right now. Maybe the timer just hasn't kicked on yet.
Virginia.
Are you saying yes to him?
Now here's one that's going to be popular. I think, is this it? There's a Stranger Things house here somewhere. I need to show everybody again because I know a lot of people really like that show. But this is not it. This is the salute to Romeo High School football. All right, we're at the Stranger Things house now. I think this is it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. We've got the floating girl here.
What is crazy thing?
Why would they put
We've got
straight through
some large
Because it looks like
beast with multiple teeth, and I don't know, his whole head looks like it opens up. Very strange.
Jeez. I can even put a bullet through that thing.
I got the lights with the alphabet in the window. Boarded up on top. Very nice, very nice. Be done. Just a couple more to show you as we work our way back to the car. Well, actually, I've shown you about half of it, maybe a little less than half. Just to get an idea, in case you want to come out here and have a look. There'll be a full video walkthrough up later, probably tonight or tomorrow, showing it in the daylight before the lights are all on. There's a sad one there. A skeleton, a guy and human skeleton got eaten by a skeleton T-Rex. You'd think you'd be safe once you're dead, but you gotta be careful. Those T-Rex will get you anywhere. Here's another look back at the Wizard of Oz house. They have 2 police cars on that side of the street there, keeping order and watching out to make sure nobody does anything unsafe, like speeding down this road when they're not supposed to be here. The whole village just kind of embraced this Halloween festival. Like I say, they had special events and food trucks and parking and fundraisers. It's quite a big deal here now. Huh. Some giant clown or mime or something over there watching us. Oops. There he is. Can't really see him very good, but next thing is, there we go. Back to our normal screen ratio. I like this one because it's really well lit. And just a whole bunch of random stuff going on here. No, but we do have a fortune teller. I can almost see him. There he is.
Where's the minion?
What else do we see?
Oh yeah. Right here.
Well, I've never seen that kind of skeleton before. He's pretty cool. Oops, he just turned off. There he is.
Alien there.
Very nice.
There.
Let's look back down the street so you can get an idea how elaborate it is and how many people participate. And of course there's a car coming he was not supposed to be. Probably parked here before they picked the street off and now he wants out. All right, we're almost done. We're going to stop by the clown house one more time. And then we're going to peek around the corner at the tall house with the giant moon blow up in the side yard and see what that's all about. And that's going to be it. Yeah, I would say 6:45 is about the perfect time to start your tour here. You got clowns, you can't really focus, but there's a clown in the upstairs window. There's something in all the upstairs windows here. The owners and decorators are sitting outside with a bonfire, keeping an eye on the crowds and enjoying the visitors coming by to see their work. There we go. Clown to the left of me, clown to the right, and another clown in the middle.
Tyler doesn't understand.
Oh, there it is. The big orb is finally illuminated, and we will see what it's all about in just a second. Well, friends, that was Tilson Street. As you can see, it was pretty impressive. It's become a Halloween destination for many people in southeastern Michigan and beyond. Almost back to where I parked at. Now we can see this giant illuminated orb. But I still really don't know what it is. I think it's just supposed to be a rendering of the moon, because the features of it look like it's what you see on the moon from the Earth looking up. But it's still a very nicely decorated house. And one of my favorites architecturally here in Romeo, which features literally dozens and dozens of 100 to 150-year-old architecturally restored and maintained homes. And at Christmas time, they even have tours of some of them. Here's a beautiful one right here too, but they don't decorate, they just keep their homes steady year-round like that. But like I said, there's never a bad time to come to Romeo. Lots of cute little shops, different festivals throughout the year, especially the Peach Festival in, I think it's Labor Day weekend. This one here is I like that one. That one's nice. I don't remember seeing this one last time I was here. And I said, this is one street over from Tilson Street. And you never saw all this, 5 or 6 years ago, you never saw this many decorated homes on this side street. This is all new. People want to get in on the action and make even bigger and better. And that's a good thing, because this is really a fun night, fun place to bring your kids. You can get them dressed up and wear your costumes. I think the people would appreciate it. It's pet friendly. I've seen a lot of dogs going around. Let me get in the car. So I walked about another mile. Let me change the camera back to face me. There we go. I've walked about another mile and I really enjoyed myself. This was a lot of fun. I think you would too. If you're in Southeast Michigan this year, if you're California or Florida, who knows where, probably not worth the trip. But still, if you're anywhere near here, I drove 45 miles to get here. I'm used to driving long ways, so it didn't bother me at all. And if anybody left comments, I didn't see them. I must have commenting turned off or something. So if you left a comment, I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you watching. Oh, there's a comment now. Presidential Tourist says hello. Well, hello, Michael. How are you today? I hope you enjoyed the show from Tilson Street. The only one who talked? I think he's the only one who left a comment. All right, well, I'm going to say goodbye. I say I've got to get home. I don't even know what time it is now, but I got to start heading home. As I say, it's almost an hour drive home from here. I got to stop at Walmart and pick up a couple things that I pre-ordered. Let's see, it is 7-Eleven. So we were out walking around that time for about 30 minutes. About the same as before. So you can do it in about 35, 40 minutes if you take your time and see everything. Go all the way down to the end of both streets. And then while you're in Romeo, drive around a little bit down some of the other side streets. Because I've seen some really nice displays on the main street, which is Van Dyke Avenue through town. And if you look to the left and right as you're going down the street, you'll probably see some more houses that are really over the top decorated too. But thanks for watching. Have a great day and bye for now.